And welcome back to Future Connected. We've made our way to the Pillar Knoll. Just, you know, explore more of the shoulder since you don't really... It's a whole new area, and I was just, you know, curious about all the sights and sounds? Not really sounds, you know.
How many animals you can cram into that dictionary?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, are you really interested in all the Knoll screaming that happens in Future Connected Argate?
Well, okay, we need to be fair and define some things. Is it the Knoll screams he creates, or that are created around him?
Yes.
There.
Jump off the waterfall! Jump off the waterfall!
It's gonna be carried by a slow-moving current.
Yeah, if I landed just a little further off to the right, the game would have just shoved me off.
Coward.
Also, yeah, you were talking earlier, Argate, about how, like, the Bionic Shoulder was actually technically in Xenoblade, but, like, wasn't an actual proper visitable area. Like, I was watching the final video that, just went up today, so here's I guess, a relative time measure of when we recorded this for when it finally goes up live, but, yeah, you can actually, like, see the Bionic Shoulder as part of the ending.
Which part of the ending?
Oh god, I can't remember, but like it's very, very clear. Like the second you see it, like I literally went, oh my god, that is the Bionic Shoulder right there.
Hmm.
I think it's like,
yeah, it's kind of neat. Just like whenever you realize that they did use the shoulder in places,
and like it was like not like really like fully populated, but like it had the exact design that it does in Future Connected too. So I don't know if they kind of backported the Future Connected version into the cutscene or not, but I was going like, oh my god, I know where all this shit is now, allegedly.
Now I want to go compare footage with the Wii version just to see if it all looks the same. I forget if we've mentioned it in the videos or not, but supposedly this was just the entire shoulder was just a test map they were using to test out like how jumping felt and shit.
Because like they did use it in like one story section.
And then Chaos plays it and doesn't jump anywhere.
Yeah, like I think I mentioned this in one of the previous videos, but like the Champion's Cape is the area where Arglist finds the Monado when he turns into Zanza.
Alright, so we found another one of the Ponspectors. They're trying to map out the area, but they can't because there's some Chromars on the other side, so... Surprise, we're tasked with assassinating them.
What is it with the Nopon and tasking us with murder? It's always murder with these people.
It's always the small ones, you know?
I see.
Well, it's not always murder, Arctic. Sometimes it's also like extortion and trafficking. The murder parts are just the flashiest ones.
I think it's
always
telling.
Something shady, though.
I think it's telling that the ones that we are specifically supposed to kill are the ones way the fuck out in the middle of nowhere and are called the inconvenient Chromars.
I admire your efforts, Nene. Manifest yourself. Don't not through me. So this is the legendary Monado. Manifest yourself. Here goes. Choke. How do you even do that? Most impressive.
Now I'm just very curious to see if there's any group of animals on Earth that's called like an inconvenience of something.
I shall give it Nene getting pumped.
I see you warming up, Nene.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I don't know, I feel like it's not
My power to protect my friend.
gonna be very popular.
I pushed you too hard, Nene. All right.
Well, yeah, they're inconvenient.
I approach my limit. Get close to roaring thunder. Will be yourself. Here's my true power. Here's my power. That's very nifty. Things are going to plan.
You know, if nothing else, like, going through Future Connected just really makes you feel the loss of things like the skill system, just because it's a lot harder to stay alive when, you know, doing battle affinities doesn't just heal you a little bit.
Nene need more.
Look who suddenly finds himself pining for Charla after all this time.
Alright, let's not say anything we can't take back, Crow.
Yeah, I'm not desperate enough to put Kino in the party just yet. But I do miss big chain attack multipliers.
I think it makes me sadder that the expansion doesn't allow all four at the same time.
It does seem like kind of a missed opportunity. Especially if they're only going to give you this small of a party.
Yeah, it's really weird. No, instead they decided to just give us the Ponspectors instead.
Yeah, but they're not even really like individual party members. It's like they knew like you're gonna hate one of these characters for how they're voiced or whatever, so we'll just make sure you don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, so you can have all 12 of you, all 12 of them following you at the same time instead.
I don't see you shoving anything into your collectopedia. That's distressing.
Either
Well,
I already
well,
recognize
do
those
it.
names,
You won't.
or...
You won't. I knew it. You're such a fake chaos.
I just really want to know where that Ponspector is on the right side of the map there. There, I jumped. You happy?
No. 'Cause it didn't kill you.
No.
Yeah, that was only like 20 feet at best.
Probably not even.
Although that does remind me of like a vaguely Xenoblade related thing. Like there's a one of the episodes of Doctor Who that Jenna Coleman's in. Basically, she's standing with Michelle Gomez is playing the Master, and they're both looking down into like this pit. And Michelle Gomez is like, okay, I wonder how deep that is, and like Jenna Coleman and Clara Oswald sort of looks at her, and she's like, well, and then just so. Missy or the Master just pushes her down, like, right into the hole, and she's like, ah! Thud. She's like, 20 feet.
Alright, now you're gonna jump.
Yeah, we're gonna jump back to Zen's Thoroughfare.
Jump back through space and time.
Should I be concerned that there are like 77 videos of you guys telling me to jump off a cliff?
Yes. I mean, no.
Only if you feel it's truly disturbing.
Okay.
I mean, I just want you to jump into my arms. My waiting arms.
Alright. So, that Ponspector actually has a little more for us. So we have to go across the chasm there to get to the next part of its quest.
I can't believe I lay it all out, and he's just completely oblivious.
You say oblivious, Jabba, but I think he was just outright ignoring you.
ChaosArgate, more like Chaos Archie, am I right?
So does that make you Betty or Veronica then?
I mean, which did you prefer?
No comment.
Depended on the situation.
Now I know you're Archie.
Now, see, this is Jabba moving on after rejection. And you know what? Good for him.
That's right.
Good for him.
That's what makes me Betty. Or Jughead. It depends on how you look on the love triangle.
I was gonna say, I'm probably the Jughead of this situation. I'm barely aware that I'm even here half the time.
Yeah, but what? Tell us about your love for hamburgers.
I mean, I do cook a mean hamburger, if that's what you're asking.
I'll need to put this to a test.
Yeah, bring some for the rest of the class.
Yeah, please fund my Patreon so that I can go visit Crow in person.
No one wants to visit me in person.
Wow.
I barely want to hang out with me.
You really are, Jughead.
So what the hell are we supposed to be doing here again?
Yash just really wants to show us what this place looks like.
Yeah, this is, like I said, I really wanted to explore the area.
Once again, he was given literally an inch of room to not follow the plot. And he just fucking slammed that car to 60.
There's a little facility over there that caught my eye, but we'll be seeing that in like other 2 episodes, I think.
Yeah.
I can't believe even on Bionis there's gated communities.
I can. Can you imagine how exclusive the Bionis shoulder is? Oh, it's floating up near Alchemoth. Nobody can reach it. It's a wilderness preserve. Of course there are gated communities.
I was about to say I thought Alchemoth was kind of a gated community.
Yeah, we're like in the suburbs. We're in the suburbs of Alchemoth.
Now, given the way that Alchemoth turned out, like Alchemoth is basically like Bionis' rapture at this point.
Yeah, I think that's kind of apt. Alright, so this is Pororo. I'm sure someone's noticed the red sparklies we've been picking up that are just called Pororo's favorites. I don't know, she's just lost like 20 of these things all over the shoulder, and she gives us shit if we bring back more and more of them. It's one of those fetch quests.
That's why Chaos will show all 100% of the completion rate for it.
Look, just be glad we don't have to deal with the Nopon Archsage anymore, or we'd be going back and dealing with his crap too.
Oh god, do you have to turn these in one by one?
Thankfully, no. Just you turn in 1, then you turn in like, I don't know, 5? There was one somewhere like up the cliff, and I have no idea how you're supposed to get that one.
Jump.
And frankly, I don't know if I want to.
You're supposed to jump.
You've seen Melia jump. She doesn't have air, and her wings don't work like wings.
Yeah, no, this would be at the point where I'd break out, like, if this was on the Wii, like, again, just break out, like, the moon jump code on, like, the hacked version.
Someone's gonna have to take your LP badge away.
Here lies ChaosArgate owned by a worm.
That's not even the dumbest thing that he's died to in this playthrough.
Yeah, I really don't think it is. What would that be, though? Actually, wait, there was that time, like, a Telethia or whatever, like, shoved me very slightly off the, somewhere in, like, the Bionis interior. That was pretty dumb.
Oh yeah, that was the one you actually put, like, the counter on, just to show off how long that fight actually took.
No, it was the episode before that one.
You know, it's very strange for FIFA to be telling us all this at the edge of a cliff. No one would miss her. Presumably. In Minecraft.
Oh yeah, FIFA just wants us to prove we understand the ecosystem of the shoulder, I guess?
By killing half of it.
I approach my limit.
Stay strong.
I mean, that's how the Nopons study ecology, right?
Everyone, stay on your guard.
I'm ready.
Nene, take you on myself. Manifest yourself. Sword Split. On guard.
This will be my
Do not hesitate, Shoal. This is now how we realized our true power.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Have to brag to Dedapon once Nene get back.
Tremendous insight into the ecology of the wolves by watching us murder one of them.
There's no ecology if there are none left. You know, I'm not saying you should kick FIFA, but those two trees in the background with goalposts.
No, that's FIFA.
Alright, now that we've gotten this lot, we now have more Ponspectors on the map.
Nene, weather any storm. Navigating life outside my world is not easy.
Piece of cake.
Have to brag to Dedapon once Nene get back.
So do you think Nopon are more like Mr. Pompon or like Bubsy?
Probably a bit of both.
Yeah.
They
what-
aren't as
what if-
cool as Pompon.
Also, what am I saying? Nothing is worse than Bubsy.
You're thinking of the wrong
I don't
books.
know. I can think of a couple things.
I like
What
to think.
could possibly be worse, Ardix?
I mean, if we're just talking Napon, my immediate response is what's his face from X.
Oh, Tatsu.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Well, I'm just glad that some of my Flash friends will know what I'm really talking about.
Have to wreck to Denimon once Nene get back.
I can't believe he cut out the fight with the giant beetle owl with 4 wings.
Or the fact that
Yeah,
it-
I was about to say, we fought plenty of jungle quad wings in Magna Forest.
I'm
Yeah,
more
but-
concerned. Yeah, I'm more concerned about the fact that it took like apparently all afternoon and now it's dusk.
Look, they had to be very thorough about killing that owl.
Also, Nene can barely reach the damn thing.
Well, again, this is
She
why.
might.
This is why
I
you
was gonna
use.
say you first.
I was gonna say that this is why you use Kino. He's got a gun.
Yeah, a healing gun.
Listen, he's just got the Charlotte problem again.
I want the fight to end sooner, not last longer.
So are we finally getting to this damn city or what?
No, never.
No, it looks
Fine.
like we're going off to the southeast corner now.
Yeah, there's another Ponspector round here.
I mean, the gate is like right there, for God's sake.
The reason they call
Yeah.
it the beaten path and why you don't want to go off it is because we've literally beaten the path into the surrounding environment.
Oh no, wait, I can see where the cutscene trigger is on the map, and yeah, it's not even showing up.
Yeah, this is we'll be coming back here later, but that's another settlement.
You know, I like to believe that at the time that Chaos was playing this, somehow the golden oldie of I Would Walk 500 Miles was playing on the radio, and Chaos just thought of that as a challenge. Guaranteed that by the end of this game, he's going to pull out the stat counter, and it'll show just how far he's walked.
I want to know if this game actually does track that now.
I'm sure it does.
No.
It tracks a lot of stupid shit.
No.
Alright. So, over here in this little corner, we got 2 little birds and a really big one over there that's absolutely gonna wreck your shit.
Weather any storm. Fighting spirit is mine. Getting pumped.
I see you warming up, Nene.
Summon Iron. Witness my true power.
All right, I'm feeling it.
Nene, ready and able.
Shake your head.
Summon Bolt.
To attack.
Manifest yourself. The weak spot. With Lilia. Nene, give aid for effort.
Nice going.
Things are going to plan. Here, serious laser fury. Just when you can share it. Did Nene knock off socks?
Nice job.
Now you shall witness our power. Everyone, stay on your guard.
So, the really stupid part of me really want to just try the fight,
Into the power.
but Cyclonic Ugana kinda sucks to fight.
Rise to me.
I'm assuming that what's going to happen is after you took the time to painstakingly kill all those ads, you are now about to get your shit kicked in, and they're all going to respawn.
You would be correct. If anything, I think I'd recommend just not even starting this fight until after you've picked up enough Ponspectors to get their all-out attacks. Fights like this also make you really feel the fact that you don't get visions anymore. Then I almost ate shit back there.
Were we told? Come! Now is the time to shine! We are far from finished here.
Why don't we get visions anyway? I mean, Shulk still has the Monadult.
Yeah, but the actual visions came from, like, remnants of Zanza's essence that were inside him, I guess? And when he became God, like, and for like 10 seconds and chose to create a world without gods, he just kind of threw that all away.
Fighting spirit is mine!
That sounds like an excuse to me.
Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, I can't think of any other reason why.
I think Shulk just doesn't want to do it anymore. You know, he put in his 70 hours and now he's like, you know what, fuck y'all. Take it down yourself.
My strength is fading.
Owned by the giant cock in the sky.
Yup. Just gonna walk on up and not even engage.
Oh no, not even an easy mode turn on? Wow.
I'll come back at some point.
Oh great.
Just like you're gonna come back at some point and do those super bosses?
Fuck off with that.
I do not blame you in the slightest for not doing the super bosses. Fuck the super bosses.
It's really just prepping for them that I don't really want to do. Just because they're all over level 99, well over it, so that you need something to even make it so that you can hit them. And I don't feel like grinding for that. Anyway, that guy wants us to go fight a couple of bodacious Rogals.
So what makes them bodacious?
Oh, you'll see.
Yeah.
I'll say not an adjective that I expected to hear applied to a bird, you know?
As opposed to all the other ones we've seen attributed to robots and such.
You know, if I didn't already know what the bodacious Rogals would look like, I probably would have assumed that they looked like, I don't know, fucking harpulators or something.
How did you aggro that squirrel, Argate?
I walked in front of it.
And that was enough for it to decide to fucking murder everyone.
Yup.
I mean, that is how visual enemies go.
But don't fuck with squirrels.
It's a Hawks though, like the first enemy in the game that you kill outside of the prologue. Like you'd think by this point, you know, they wouldn't even bother to come at you anymore. But no, that one was like just murder, 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 kill, kill, kill immediately.
Indeed. legendary Monado.
It sees this train of Nopon following us and knows that something fucked up's gonna happen if it lets it continue.
I can't believe that squirrel was actually the real hero all along.
Things are going to plan.
Like, I gotta put a stop to this. Fuck! If they're going across the bridge, what do I do?
Ah, fuck it. It's the bird's problem now. I'm out.
I flash rush. Berserker. Spirit break. Upper. Here go. Here go. Manifest yourself. Ready and able. Star steering blaze absolution. Nene.
Yo, boss!
That the first red one we picked up?
Looked like it.
Alright, so now that we've got one of every color, we can do union strikes now.
Hell yeah! Power to the people. Seize the means of production. Not sure I agree with firebombing your workplace necessarily, but whatever gets you those benefits, I suppose.
You know, Jabo, in extreme circumstances, sometimes you have to decide that if the people cannot have it, then nobody can have it.
Alright, we'll be seeing a union strike, I think, next video?
Wow, they organize fast.